King Charles winged residents in Scotland that the late Queen used to catch in a net. King Charles has a lifelong passion for numerous animals including dogs and horses. He grew up with his mother's beloved corgis and is an accomplished equestrian, a skill he demonstrated back in 2023 when he chose to ride on horseback in his first Trooping the Colour parade as monarch and during his polo playing career. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. Domestic creatures aside, His Majesty also appears to have grown quite fond of several wild creatures lurking on his sprawling Scottish estate, Balmoral. He's developed an infatuation with the endangered red squirrel and is currently thought to be sharing his home with the soprano pipistrelle bat, Scotland's most common bat. You could say he's a modern-day Snow White. Back in July, The Times reported that Charles' plans to convert a historic Balmoral steading into holiday homes had been delayed after bat roosts were discovered on the site. NatureScot, the Scottish Government nature agency, must now assess whether Charles can proceed with his conversion plans. The protected bats are also thought to be thriving inside Balmoral Castle's rafters, and have been for decades. According to the Bat Conservation Trust, soprano pipistrelle bats tend to create roosts inside buildings, both old and new. A section on their website reads, "Summer roosts of both common and soprano pipistrelles are usually found in crevices around the outside of often newer buildings, such as behind hanging tiles, soffit and barge or eaves boarding, between roofing felt and roof tiles or in cavity walls. This species also roosts in tree holes and crevices, and also in bat boxes." Summer roosts of soprano pipistrelle support colonies of an average size of 200 bats, but they can be even larger with numbers reaching several hundred to over 1,000 bats. During her lifetime, the late Queen Elizabeth II reportedly used to perform a rather peculiar ritual each summer in a bid to remove the bats from her Scottish residence. According to journalist and author Tina Brown, King Charles' mother would enlist the help of her staff to capture and release the winged creatures using an unexpected piece of equipment, butterfly nets. In her book, The Palace Papers, Tina writes, "The Queen's happy place has always been Balmoral. The Queen has sometimes been sighted wielding a butterfly net trying to catch the bats that lurk in the upper reaches of the castle." Meanwhile, royal expert Adam Helliker told The Sun in 2019, "When I checked last summer, the bats were still there. They can't get rid of them." Reflecting on the late Queen's bat-catching skills, he went on to say, "She used to do the net wielding, but she doesn't do it now. It's more of a show put on for her by staff. That's just one of the things they do at Balmoral to stop them getting bored stiff." He added, "Although the footmen would love it if they weren't there, I think you could say after horses and corgis, bats are her much lesser-known third favorite." Charles, 75, teamed up with eco-friendly designer duo Vin Cara and Omi Ong aka Vin plus Omi to produce a limited selection of 100 vivid scarves that are being sold in the Sandringham Estate shop for £85 each. While the fashion designers originally created 3 prints, Charles was on hand to select the final design. The luxurious garments feature large floral patterns in sunflower yellow, dusky pink and cobalt blue akin to those worn and loved by the late monarch. During her 70-year reign, Queen Elizabeth II became synonymous with wearing brightly coloured headscarves in an array of lively patterns. Indeed, whether she was out walking her beloved corgis, or stepping out to attend the Royal Windsor Horse Show, Her Majesty was rarely seen without one of her trusty headscarves. The gems in her impressive collection. Her beloved silk scarves crafted by royally approved French fashion house, Hermès. The brand's iconic scarves have been individually screen-printed since the 1930s, with the late Queen incorporating several of their vibrant creations into her treasure trove of accessories. The brand even released a limited edition scarf in honor of Her Majesty's 90th birthday. Production for Charles' new headscarves saw the introduction of a carbon offset program to counteract the environmental cost of producing the scarves. The program saw milk cartons from the Sandringham canteen transformed into furniture. And for every milk carton collected, the designer duo turned plastic bottles from their clean-up schemes into microfiber-bonded textiles. Charles' touching collaboration with the Vin Plus Omi coincides with the brand's innovative exhibition currently on display at Sandringham, until 11 October. According to Sandringham's website, the exhibition features a collection of 26 innovative garments and accessories crafted from plant waste collected from royal gardens including Highgrove and Sandringham. Vin Plus Omi's initial experiments with plant waste from the gardens at Sandringham produced a dress made from butterbur, a prolific spreading plant found growing on the side of the lakes, the website reads. Vin Plus Omi managed to extract usable fibers from the butterbur plant leaves to produce a few meters of a golden silk-like fabric, the first of its kind to be achieved. This world-first dress will be on display as part of the exhibition Royal Garden Waste to Fashion's Future. They never felt comfortable opening up to her in any real way. William and Harry's distrust grew when they found out Camilla was leaking stories to the press to make herself look better. Apparently William and Camilla got tighter amid drama with the Sussexes. It brought them closer. William and Kate don't want any extra drama or tension in the family, they have enough of that with Meghan and Harry, the source says. It was really Kate who warmed William to Camilla. She's never been dismissive of Camilla and always treated her with kindness. The Prince and Princess of Wales are also said to like that Camilla's normal, that she makes Charles less stuffy, and that she brings a real-life relatability into the family. She's not all about the courtiers waiting on hand and foot, adds the source. Camilla's real like Kate is. Princess Kate Middleton played an integral role in mending Prince William's relationship with Queen Camilla. It was really Kate who warmed William to Camilla, a family friend of Camilla's exclusively reveals in the latest issue of Us Weekly. She's never been dismissive of Camilla and always treated her with kindness. Kate, 42, likes her because she brings a real-life relatability into the family, the friend adds. She's not all about the courtiers waiting on hand and foot. Camilla's real like Kate is. Camilla, 77, has been a rather controversial figure within the royal family as King Charles III's second wife. While tensions between William, 42, and Camilla were always high, their dynamic seems to have softened as of late. According to a source, William started to mend his relationship with Camilla after his brother, Prince Harry, left his senior royal role with wife Meghan Markle in 2020. It brought them closer, the insider explains. William and Kate don't want any extra drama or tension in the family, they have enough of that with Meghan and Harry.